Okay guys, welcome to math. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Let's get started with a quick review of our measures. 1 quart equals 2 pints. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 yard equals 36 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 pint equals 2 cups. 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 quart equals 2 pints. And we're all the way back to the beginning. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute of multiplication facts. I'm going to mix them up. Here we go. Okay, ready, set, go. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 4 is 32. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 5 is 15. 9 times 3 is 27. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 9 is 72. That was a big one. If you knew that, give yourself a pat on the back. If not, that's still okay. 8 times 9 is 72. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, 10 more seconds. 9 times 1 is 9. 5 times 3 is 15. 9 times 6 is 54. Last one. 9 times 4 is 36. Good job. Today we are talking about bar graphs and estimating. So we're going to start with our bar graph. The last graph that you looked at, remember, was a pictograph. Remember that? Pictograph? That's a graph, so it's a picture that shows information using little pictures. A bar graph is a graph that uses bars to show your information. Your bars can be horizontal, meaning they go across like this, or they can be vertical, they go up or down. These ones are horizontal, they go across. But you can also have bar graphs with bars that go up and down. The different parts of the bar graph are the same as the pictograph. You have a title for your graph, so the title for this graph is Students' Favorite Sports. So the deportivas, right? Favoritas de los alumnos. Here we have our labels. So these are the different sports. They might be hard for you to read, but this is the exact same graph that you have on your paper. So I want you to make sure that you have lesson 42 out. That's page 83, so that you can follow along. The first sport is baseball. Then we have basketball, football. This is American football, where you throw the ball. Soccer, that's like Latin American football. And swimming. Okay, down here at the bottom we have the scale. The scale is used to show the information. So because this is the students' favorite sports, this scale shows how many students. Now notice, I don't go from 0 to 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. I'm counting by twos on this scale. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it's perfectly fine to do that, to skip numbers, because that is able to make my scale smaller, or to make my graph smaller, so I can show more information by counting by certain numbers. So most scales we either count by twos, or by fives, or by tens. Depends on how big of types of numbers you are using. If it's really small, you might even count by ones. So 1s, 2s, 5s, and 10s are the normal scales that people use. For this graph, we're going to use it to answer some questions. So look at number 1, letter A on page 83. It says, how many students does each block represent? So by block, it means this is a block, okay? So from here to here, how many students is that? So each block, here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, that's a block. So how many students are shown in this block? Well, I know I start from 0 and I go to 2. On this block, I start at 6 and I go to 8. How many students are shown in each of these blocks? 2. My scale is by 2s. So each of these blocks represents 2 students. So the answer is 2. Letter B, which sport was the favorite? So which sport has the longest bar, meaning it has the most students? Well, this one goes all the way to the end. So what sport is this? Soccer. Soccer, very good. Which 2 sports were chosen by the same number of students? Okay, let's look at our graph. There are 2 sports that have the same number. Well, I look at baseball. Bring it over. Okay, it's in between 2 numbers. It's in between the 8 and the 10. What number is in between 8 and 10? 9. 8, 9, 10. So 9 people like baseball. Let's see if there's any more. Basketball comes over here. This is 14. 14 people like basketball. So nope, not those 2. Football is 8. 8 people like football. Nope, none of those match. Soccer is 20. 20 people like soccer, but so far nobody else. So far none of these are the same. Swimming. 14. I feel like we've had a 14 already. Let's see. Let's go up along 14. Oh, right. Basketball. So basketball and swimming both have 14 students that like them. So basketball and swimming are the 2 sports chosen by the same number of students. Letter D. How many students chose baseball as their favorite? Well, remember we just looked at this one. Baseball comes in between 8 and 10. So the number that's in between 8 and 10 is 9. So 9 students like baseball. And letter E, what is your favorite sport? So tell me, what do you like best? Maybe you like one of the sports that's not on here. Maybe you like ice skating or gymnastics or something like that. Maybe you like tennis. Who knows? Tell me what your favorite sport is. I'll tell you what mine is. Now, not to play because I'm not good at playing any sport. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. But my favorite sport to watch is ice skating. Ice skating and gymnastics, both of those. Maybe you like volleyball or something like that. Go ahead and write down whatever your favorite sport is. Okay, next we're gonna look at number 2 on your paper.